grandmasantiquerecipes.com. Now today I'm going to do another recipe out of Grandma Sarah's book. I'm going to stand on this little stool at the moment because I'm only 5 feet tall and I can't walk about in heels in the kitchen. Now what we need in here, I've already weighed out 8 ounces of plain flour, that's 200 grams. And we need 4 ounces, that's 100 grams of lard. Now Grandma always used lard. They didn't use butter, they used lard in the pastry. And you cut this up, this has to be room temperature, it's much better at room temperature. And we cut it up in little bits, just to put in here, just to mix in. And we're going to do the rubbing in method. Now, homemade pastry is lovely. You can really tell the difference. It makes a difference to your pies and your cakes and everything else. Much better than, in my opinion, than shop bought. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to do the rubbing in method. So we rub it into the flour until it resembles breadcrumbs. And this can take a few minutes. Lift it up just to aerate it a bit. Okay, here we go. And to that we add just a pinch of salt, just to give it taste. There we go. And carry on with the rubbing in method until it all resembles fine breadcrumbs. Now in Grandma Sarah's book, they don't seem to mention self-raising flour. There's a recipe in for patent flour. And I think this was their equivalent of self-raising flour when they added this to plain flour. But I might need your help on that. I've written that in the book, so you can have a look at that and see what you think about that. Here we go. Now it's resembling breadcrumbs. It's coming on fine. So just shake it like that. All the big bits there, they're the ones that are not mixed in. So we've got to continue doing this until they're like breadcrumbs. It's nearly there. Here we go. Now there are all kinds of pastry. There's sweet pastry. You can add sugar and an egg at this stage. There's choux pastry, which you do in a pan. There's puff pastry, flaky pastry. But today we're doing shortcrust pastry. It's so easy to do and it does make a real difference to your cooking. You can make as much as you like or as little as you like, and it keeps very well in the freezer. But before you use it, you must leave it in the fridge for half an hour until everything's cooled down, because it seems to respond better if you make everything cool. That's why I'm doing it in a stainless steel bowl and a metal knife. Now here we go, that's okay. Now to that we add, we've got 100 mils of water. Well, we'll start off with 50 and we'll see how we go. If it gets a bit sloppy, it's not too disastrous in this. It's, you can always, whoops. Okay, you can always add a bit more flour. So we carry on stirring with that. And add a bit more until it starts to bind together and it comes away from the sides of the bowl. Now then, I've made lots of pastry in my time, so I can tell that that's nearly ready. So we just work it round and round and round until it comes clean from the side. Okay, there we go. And we just need a little bit of flour to help that out of the bowl, which is here. Okay, just work it round until it forms a ball, and it all comes away from the sides. There we go. You can feel by the texture the difference in this and packet pastry. Now then, when it's all come away from the bowl, the sides, what we do now, right there, roll it round, form it round. Here we go. There we go. Then what we can do, that's your shortcrust pastry. Cut it in half, quarters, wrap it in cling film and put it in the freezer, or leave it in the fridge like I mentioned for about 20 minutes and then it's ready to use. So until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.